Okay. Are you too old? Short answer is no, you are not too old. Maybe you are never too old. Maybe you will be old one day. But no, maybe never. And so it doesn't really matter how old you are. If you were to think back to, let's say, 10 years ago, do you remember thinking that you might have been too old? And now, you look back at yourself 10 years ago, and you probably think, damn, I was so young. Maybe I'm blessed because I speak with many different age groups, and so it gives me a lot of perspective. I met a man, an old man, an elderly, a few years ago while I was doing some volunteer services where I basically just visit elderly so we can literally just converse. So it's just keeping them company. And he would tell me that I'm so young. And at that time in my life, I didn't think I was young. So that really just, I don't know why it just hit me. And ever since then, what I do these days is I just think to myself, maybe sorry, I just saw my phone ringing. Anyways, maybe 10 years from now, I'll look back and most likely I'll think to myself, damn, I was so young. So I can always tell myself, I guess, that right now, I am young. And that's, you could argue it's a bad way to talk about things, because if you say that you're young all the time, you might think that you have all the time in the world. And no, you don't have all the time in the world. But you do have a lot of time. Doesn't matter what age you are. There are people who have only become successful once they hit 40 or 50. Or I think I saw this man, I don't know, you might have caught it on social media, where he was a grandpa and he was modeling and he looked amazing, right? Like, he was buff. It was really, I don't know, yeah, inspirational is what I would say. So you're just not too old, just do it. Whatever it is that you want to do, now's the time. You probably have seen many people say that now's the time when it comes to, COVID. But really, yeah, you're not too old. Don't think that. It's a foolish thought. And yeah, just whatever it is you want to do, go and do it. You're still very young. And I guess one extra thing to add is make sure you are patient, because this kind of goes back actually to that you're not too old. Don't rush, okay? Rushing is also you kind of thinking that you're too old, so you need to get things done faster, and that's not it, right? That's not a vibe. And then I guess one more thing to add is during this, so I guess one way to not rush, I guess, maybe, is to speak kindly to yourself, okay? So you are the person who will talk to yourself the most in your life. So you really do need to speak kindly to yourself. And maybe by doing that, like saying, oh, it's okay, we can take our time, there's no rush, doesn't matter how old I am, then you won't rush. Alright, good luck.